Katty Konnie Loudmouth Linda, keeping it real, no agenda. Satire, truth, and a whole lot of fun. Politics, crime, we get it all done. From breaking news to a joke or two, we do it our way just for you. We just can't make this stuff up. 1 year strong and we ain't gonna stop. Mic in hand, voices loud, shouting truth, making you proud.
Well, good Sunday evening. Like these glasses, aren't these cool? These are for real. Because I wasn't wearing my contacts today and I didn't feel like it. So there you have it. Hello, KMM. I thought we would have some fun tonight. You know, we've heard all of our life, all men are created equal. I heard this today. This morning when I woke up, I heard all men are created equal. Okay. Well, hello. Hey, Teeny. Hey, Carol. So, if all men are created equal, I think the phrase was taken that all men are created equal at conception. Because some of them are born with a silver spoon in their mouth, right? And once they come to the living life, are they created equal then? I mean, come on, guys, you think? Think about it. Are all men created equal? Are they really created equal? Are all women created equal? Well, maybe we're created equal until they go to plastic surgery and get their face lips and their butt redone and their boobs lifted or added to or whatever. Then we're not so equal anymore, huh? I mean, when you really get to thinking it, are we all created equal? Here we go. Here's a good one. All right. So you get these rich stars, right? And they have children. And they're born with the silver spoon in their mouth, right? Everything's handed out to them. They can get whatever they want. They have no worries in the world. And then they just spiral down. Because what is there left to do? Right? Yes, we are created equally spiritually if we believe. But are we created equally if they don't have a belief? I don't know. I mean, I was just having fun with all of it today, thinking, I don't think we're created equal. I mean, some people are 4 foot tall while other people are 7 foot tall. That's not equal. So I guess the point that I'm trying to get here is God put us all here for a reason, right? Everybody has a purpose in life. Everyone has a purpose. So are we created equal? I think we're created for what purpose God has intended for us. So that may not be so equal. Some people are created to be brainstormers and little sponges to absorb the book knowledge, and they love to read and soak it all up, and they can quote and they can tell you everything they've read, and they have a mind like a recorder. Whereas you have other people that never read, don't like to read, but man, can they do things with their hands? Or some people are visual learners and some people are audio learners, right? So are we created equal? This is my question. Let's have fun with this, guys. Because are we created equal? I think we're created equal when we pass from this earth. We're created equal. But here on earth, I don't think we're created equal. And I think that when our founding fathers wrote the Constitution and said all men are created equal, yes, we do. Everyone they have their own gifts and their own challenges. Everyone is gifted with something special. Now, whether you find it or not, or you decide to further it, right? To nurture it, to help it grow. You know, I know people that watch their children and they watch their children really close and they watch what their children love to do, right? And whatever they're gifted at and they love to do, they encourage their kids and they push their kids into whatever area that is that they love to do and you're good at. And they become a success in life because not only are they good at what they do, but they love what they do, right? And they enjoy it, which makes work more fun. Thank you, Apple. I like the song too. Linda's not going to be with us tonight because everybody up north, up like here, KMM and all y'all are getting some snow, I guess, huh? And it's cold and it's windy and we're a little cold here and it's been really windy here. Like the winds were blowing 41 miles an hour, 41 miles an hour here. It was just like a tropical storm. It was blowing so hard. So it blew her internet out. So she's not going to be with us tonight. Hopefully she will be able to join us tomorrow. Look at my mouth is not working very good. I've been sitting here watching Stargate, thinking to myself, how fun would it be to live in Stargate and be able to jump from one place to the other, just get this little jelly ring going and just be able to go from one place to the other. Wouldn't that be fun? Beam me up. The weather has been changing fast, very fast. It has been changing very fast. And I heard that Paige got his subpoena, and so did somebody else. That was kind of interesting. We'll see how that goes and how that turns out. No, we were just talking, Apple, about how everyone's created equal, and she said, yeah, she believes that we're created equal spiritually, but I don't feel physically we are. And it's true. When you're born, because of your parents' DNA or whatever, some people are born to live to be 100 years old, healthy, and just go to sleep and never wake up again. Whereas some people are born to have arthritis or cancer or whatever. And I don't think that's really being born equal. I don't know what you guys think, but I don't think so. I'm just having fun with this whole conversation because to be created equal, wouldn't that just kind of make us all like carbon copies of each other? I think, Apple, that we're created equal at conception. I think once we come into the earth plane, it's not so equal anymore. I mean, some people are born into rich families and is given everything they ever wanted in life, which usually most of the time destroys them, right? A lot of them. And then there's people that are born in poverty. Yes, the Bible says so, that we are created equal. And our spiritually, when we pass from this earth, we will all be equal. But here on this earth, are we really equal? You've got kids that are born to millionaires or billionaires, and they get everything they ever want in life, and they never have to worry about the struggles of life. And then you get the child that was born with not so much or not anything at all, that ends up making an amazing person and does something wonderful with their life. It's kind of funny like that, isn't it? This is what I'm talking about. You can have, that goes like when they talk about, is it heredity or is it environment? I mean, it's a long-standing argument. Is it heredity or is it environment? Many people say that it's environment what molds the person. I could go with that. I could understand that. There's a lot of good points to say that, yeah, it could be environment that molds the person. But then I can also say that I think that you could be born to be what you are. We all have traits. Some people are easier persuaded than others. So, I mean, come on, guys. Give me your input. I've just been having fun with it all day. Because if I was created equal to everybody, I wouldn't be 5'4". I would be 5'7", with a size 5. I could wear a size 5 and wear stiletto heels without my back hurting me, and my skin would be perfect. And I mean, wouldn't that be everybody created equal? You're right. See, you're right. There are some people that have large families, and some of them thrive and others stumble. But they all came from the same place. So are they created equal? Or do some people have more drive than other people have? Or are some people just lazy and others aren't? I mean, we could go on and on and on and on. We could play with this. This could be played with all day long. All men are created equal. Okay, and are all men created equal and women are created equal to man? I mean, there's a lot of questions here. We could all ask all kinds of questions. Is woman created equal to man? Well, God said he was going to create a helper, a partner. He didn't say a helper. He said he created a partner. Well, in a business, a partner is an equal share. Partners, 50-50, creating the one marriage, right? So they would be created equal, right? Follow me so far? So if they're created equal, then nobody's trying to get over on anybody. And how much of that goes on right now? So, again, we go back to that question. Is everyone created equal? I hope you guys are laughing because I find it really humorous. Yes, I believe that spiritually, when we move on to heaven, we will all be equal. You're right. Muslims believe. Okay, well, the difference between Christianity and Muslims, or Muslims believe only in what God says, Allah, right? And we believe that it is very sad. The laws of women, they're not allowed to inherit anything. They are not allowed to have any say in the family, the children. And if they're, I mean, here's the thing: if the husband dies and they're married and the husband dies, the woman has to go find someone else to marry because she can't have anything that the man's left over. She's not allowed to inherit anything. And she's not allowed to take the kids if they divorce her, if they leave. Of course, they're not allowed to leave, so you know what happens. So, but if something happens, it's sad. Right. Yeah, we need to hug these women. And here's the thing. Again, let's talk about that. So are we all created equal? Yeah, but what we're taught, are we taught equal? No, we're not taught equal. I feel sorry for those Muslim women. They don't know any different. They're not taught anything different. If you're not taught anything different, then you're going to live the way that you're taught, right? And this is what they do. This is why American women would never make it in a Muslim country, because we were born with the freedom to speak, and we do. Well, you know what else they do? Apple, I was reading about it. It's actually it's kind of different. So if you go to a restaurant with your husband, the women and the children are on one side of the restaurant and the men are on the other side of the wall in a different room, and that's where they're at. So all the men eat together in their little part of the restaurant with the wall between them, and the women and the children eat on the other side of the wall, so they never eat together. And in their homes, you walk in the door and there's rooms going down. It's like there's a wall between it, and they have both sides have a living room, but the men's living room is bigger because guess what the men don't have on their side of the house? They don't have a kitchen. Because why? Because the woman is to cook for them no matter what. They don't cook for themselves or anything else. So the laundry, the laundry and the kitchen is on the woman's side, and then they're allowed to have 4 wives. And if they have 3 wives, they have an open area so they can sit and play until they find their 4th one. It almost kind of sounds like Mormonism. Kind of, a little bit. Except the Mormons are allowed to all be together in the same home. But the men they have a great big living room, and then they have their bedroom. And then the women, there's 4 bedrooms and the kitchen and the laundry. And then they build on if they have kids because they're on the side with the women's side. Give the woman the kids to take care of, give the woman the laundry, and give the woman the cooking and everything else. And then the man gets a TV and a and a and a and a living room and a bed to sleep in. Now, do I know that to be a fact? I talked to a lady that her husband worked overseas and he worked over there, and this is how she said they live. And there was a lady, and then for the Americans that were there, they had like an encampment, and women aren't allowed to drive, And there was a she was saying that there was a lady that was there with them from Germany, and she was getting in trouble all the time because she was doing whatever she wanted to, and she was riding a bike. And I guess the boss came over and said, "You're going to have to send your wife back home. She can't be here. She's causing too much problems," because she was riding a bike, doing her own thing. They're not allowed. You're not allowed to be in the city by yourself. You have to carry a note that says it's okay that your husband said it's okay for you to go wherever you're going. And no, and that they believe that your hair is the most beautiful part of your body and you have to cover it all up. But I learned about that the reason they did that was because it was during the nomads time, right? And the rangers would come in and they would pick out the prettiest little girls and take them and sell them or do different things with them. So they decided it was best to wrap them all up so no one could see what they look like so they wouldn't be traded or sold. But I know that in India, that if your son is promised a wife or betrothed a wife, then she comes all wrapped up head to toe where you can't see her at all. And the one that unwraps her is the mother in law. And she looks at her and she decides whether she wants her as a daughter in law or not. And if she unwraps her and she doesn't like her, then she goes home and she's disgraced. Unbelievable. I mean, this all sounds so primitive to me. And it's actually very prejudiced, I think. Yep, in India. That's how they do it in India. And I don't think it's fair. I mean, can you imagine? I can't imagine being wrapped up and my mother-in-law unwrapping me and saying, let's see, turn around. Let me get a good look at you here before you marry my son. Let's see what you speak. Let me see your teeth. It is ancient. They are way back in time, way back in time. And the thing is, there is no such thing as love. You don't meet somebody and get to know them and fall in love and go your path together happily ever after. You get somebody you've never seen before other than a few times, and he's your husband, and that's that, and you better learn to get along. Fiji's mother-in-law. Fiji's mother-in-law have bad habits, hate. See? I mean, it's crazy. The different, aren't you? See, when you hear stuff like this, when you hear stuff like this, doesn't this make you really happy to live in America where you can go on a date and you can date somebody for a month and decide whether you like them or not, or that see if you gel or not. And if you don't gel, then you can say, well, it was nice knowing you. See you later. I'll and then carry on to another person and find somebody else that you might gel with a little bit better. They don't do that there. You better gel with the person they've got you betrothed to, because if you don't, that's it. And there's no such thing as divorce. There's widowed, but there's not divorced. It's You hear stuff like this, and you do think, "Oh my God, how this is primitive." Right? Right. There it is. Marriage is a contract, property, inheritance, children in many societies. Yes, it is. And the woman is not allowed to get any of that property, inheritance, or the children. She can clean up after them. She can teach them to her best ability, and she can cook for everyone, but she's not allowed to have to. They aren't hers. Yeah, it's a code. Well, I'm going to tell you that's not created equal. I'm sorry, that's not created equal. God didn't say, God didn't say, and the Bible didn't say that He brought Eve to be the breeder or the slave or the secondhand citizen. He said He made Eve so that Adam would have a partner. And partner means 50-50. It doesn't mean 80-20 or 90-10. It means 50-50. Or that's the way I see it. That's my personal opinion. What do you guys think? Can you imagine? I wouldn't make it 5 minutes in a place like that. The minute they told me right now that I had to put I just couldn't. I just wouldn't. It's non-Western. They have no sense of democracy, and they're primitive, and they refuse to move on. And that's a sad thing. That's a very sad thing. And women are breeders basically, and that's it. That's what they're for. Wives be conservative with husbands. Well, wives, I don't even, wives, they're like brooding mares. They're basically there to breed, and that's about the extent of it. They're not, most of them aren't taught anything. They're not allowed to go to school that I know of unless they change that. Um, it's sad. It's sad. And we are now in the 20th century, and we're still treating women like that. They haven't grown on. They haven't evolved a little bit. And it's not just, I mean, if I've got if I'm not mistaken, a lot of that is in Asian countries too, that women are secondhand citizens. I could be wrong there. I just think maybe I heard that. Um, but I don't think women are allowed to own anything in Asia either. I think they have that same contract. Don't give me that contract. I don't want to sign that contract. Can you imagine working 50-50 with your husband? It's in the Quran. Well, you know what? Muhammad wrote the Quran, and I don't think he was very stable mentally. But, I've worked side by side with my husband since day one. And can you imagine if anything happened to him and they say, okay, well, you need to carry on, and everything you've built together nothing is yours. Nothing belongs to you. You've worked and you've made this money. I don't even think they're allowed to work. So there you go. North Korea and China. What? North Korea and China. What are they called? The whole people are under house arrest. They go into lockdown.
It's important that you tell me if you're different about your husband.
They're probably in lockdown. I don't know. But it's sad. Oh, in North Korea over there with Kim Jong Un. Don't you think that when you just love to have been betrothed to him, would that not be the most, that would be a punishment, I think. Here's this man. I don't know if I've ever even seen him smile. I know. I know, Cam. You know, you see a bunch of these leaders and you think to yourself, oh my God, who is your wife? I'll bet you a lot of these wives are like on the other side of the castle or on the other side of the palace or on the other side of whatever, and they keep themselves extremely busy. You know, you have to uh, consummate the marriage, but after that, you run, forest run, because I can't imagine. I just can't. Here, this is your new husband. Really? That's what I got? Did God, didn't you like me at all? This is what you gave me? I want a refund. It would be the scene in The Last of the Mohicans. Find me. Right? Right? That's the way I would feel. Oh my God. You know what? I'd be like, there's got to be a mistake. Like in Deuce Bigelow, that lady, did somebody say steak? No, I mean, there's got to be a mistake. Is there another door out of here? The Senate is taking a test vote tonight. Are they taking a test vote tonight? Let me see. Are they taking a test vote tonight? I'm going to look. Because if they're taking a test vote tonight, we're going to just kind of sneak in on that and see what's going on. Because those people, we've already voted 12 times in here we go. And the Republicans have said, let's see. I'll find it, guys. Here we go. The Senate rare Sunday session amidst opening. Okay, so here we go. Let me see what's going on here. We can do this together. We can watch this in the background here. Okay, so we've done 13. We've done 13.
Senators voting in the affirmative: Barrasso, Blackburn, Bozeman, Britt, Budd, Capito, Cassidy, Collins, Cotton, Kramer, Cruz, Curtis, Daines, Durbin, Fisher, Graham, Haggerty, Hoven, Husted, Hyde-Smith, Kane, Kennedy,
We're going, let's see.
King, Lankford, Lummis, Marshall, McCormick, Moody, Moran, Marino, Mullen, Murkowski, Ricketts, Rounds, Schmidt, Sheehy, Sullivan, Thune, Tuberville, Wicker, and Young. Yep. Senators voting in the negative: Baldwin, Bennett, Cantwell, Duckworth, Hirono, Kelly, Kim, Markey, Padilla, Paul, Reed, Sanders, Warner, and Welch.
See, the ones that voted. The
Mr.
ones that voted.
Hickenlooper, no.
Look at all those empty seats. Did everybody vote? Did they vote from their cell phones? Come on, guys. This is a joke. Look at someone brought their kid to work. Oh. Is that a
Mr.
kid?
Bankside.
Maybe not.
Mr. Schatz, no.
Of course not. Right. Nobody's there. They must have voted from their cell phone. And Nick Shirley went to AOC's office to do an interview with her, and she's not even in Washington. I don't know where she's at. I don't know what she's doing. Half of them aren't even there. And back 3/4 of them aren't there. So they must be voting from their cell phone. And a bunch of the planes have been grounded now. How about that?
Klobuchar, no.
Over all of this. And over here, they're arguing, are we created equal? Are you created equal with me? Because you're not doing the right job. They do. There is no regard for the American people at all. None whatsoever. And this guy over here is asking this other guy right here, what did you have for dinner? Well, oh, are we supposed to be voting on something here? We supposed to be taking this serious? Clyde. Clyde. Hello? I want you to see this.
Mr. Merkley, no.
Look, this is live.
Are they voting?
They're voting. I want you to see how many empty chairs are there. They're taking this real serious.
20 more days and we can fire them all.
We can fire them?
No, and all the people that haven't had a paycheck
Uh-huh.
after 60
Ms.
days,
Blunt Rochester,
we can
no.
let them go
Mrs. Murray,
without having to pay them
no.
to bring you back to government.
That's ridiculous.
Government.
That's ridiculous. Is that Nancy Pelosi down there? No. Who is that there in that burgundy outfit going on there? She doesn't walk that good. She's still on a walker, I think. And that one down there's in her sweatpants. Commercial right now. Don't be showing me no commercial.
Mr. Wyden, no.
No, it's their assistants that are there. That's who's there. I mean, do you see a real one? Oh, is that Schumer over there, or is it maybe not? That isn't Schumer over there. He's not.
Mr. Van Hollen, no.
Thank you, KMM, for telling me about this, because this is really interesting to see how everyone is taking this so seriously while people are having problems. Because I think I've seen a couple teenagers in there. Did they get to
Mr.
vote?
Crapo, aye.
They're not taking this seriously, KMM. Come on. You can't be taking this seriously. Closing down the government. Closing down the government is like a kid saying, I'm taking my bat and ball and going home after playing baseball. And after they bat, and then they say they don't want to do it no more because they got their turn, and that's that, and they don't want to just take their bat and ball and go home. after everybody's ran after it forever. It's ridiculous. I hope everybody had a good Sunday. We had an amazing Sunday. I made a peach
Mr.
crisp.
Gallego. No. Mr. Schiff, no.
Oh, of course, Mr. Schiff said no. Of course he did.
Mr. Scott of South Carolina, aye.
I want to know what Mr. Fetterman said. Where's Fetterman? Maybe he's not going to vote. Maybe because they're getting so mad at him because he's voting to open up the government, and all the Democrats are getting mad at him. Awesome. You know what, Donna? That wouldn't surprise me. You know Nancy Pelosi is. She's probably passed out at home in California because she's got to help her nephew. No, eventually Apple, but they're voting right
Mr.
now to keep it
Tillis,
closed. Look.
aye. Mr. Justice, aye.
And that poor little blonde-headed kid right there is like, oh, do I have to be here? Look, do I
Ms.
have to
Cortez
be here?
Masto, aye. Mrs. Shaheen, aye.
His mom and dad probably punished him and said, now you did something wrong and we're going to punish you. Now you have to go over there and help him out. He looks real excited. It's like, oh, I'm doing my time. I'd rather be anywhere but here.
Mr. Lujan, no. Mr. Heinrich, no.
Pelosi. That's funny. Nancy Pelosi. Oh, look at this guy. I hope he's voting yes with his yellow shirt on. We got to figure out which is the. Well, he went to the other side of the. Oh, see, we got to figure out which is the yes table and which is the no table. We'll figure it out as soon as we see at one of these. We see Chuck Schumer or Bob. What is that other guy's name? That one. Okay, well, look at this guy. Who's this guy coming up here? Oh, he didn't even vote. He just walked right by both tables.
Ms. Smith, no.
And that Nancy right there in her red jacket? Let me see. Turn around. Let's see. No, it ain't. That ain't her.
Ms. Rosen,
She kind of look like her, though.
aye.
Huh?
She's not in the Senate.
She's not in the Senate. She's in the Congress, right? Well, she's in the House. Good thing, because she couldn't be there tonight. I wonder if they're really. Well, I don't know what she's doing. And you know what? And neither does she. So we got that one squared away. We got the answer to that one. I don't know, guys. they usually show the tally, and they're not showing the tally there for some reason. They don't want us to know what.
Ms. Alsterbrooks, no.
Yeah, we know it's in.
Ms. Warren, no.
Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, see, no one's telling what the tally is. So, I mean, we don't know what the tally is. Yeah, they all said no.
Mr. Murphy, no.
I think they are too, KMM. I don't think they're talking about how serious all of this is at all. Come on, they're not. They're going, okay, so guys, what are y'all doing for dinner? Test vote to test to see if it would even come close to opening. And it won't. They're testing to see if anybody has come over to the yes category.
Mr.
Look,
McConnell,
look,
aye.
there's Ted Cruz. He's there. So now we know what table's what. This one where the lady is in the green shirt is a yes table, and the other one's a no table. And I really feel sorry for this kid, this teenager that's sitting on the step here, looking so forlorn that he's like, I don't want to be
Mr.
here.
Whitehouse, no.
Look at them all around the no table. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's just going to be the same vote that it has been all 13 times. Is that Kennedy? It is over there. Look at Kennedy. He's disgusted. He's so disgusted. He's like, oh my gosh, what is the meaning of all of this?
Mr. Fetterman, aye.
Look, see, did you hear that, Mr. Fetterman?
Warnock,
He's going to get in
no.
trouble for that. They're going to get mad at him. They're going to say, Mr. Fetterman, you can't be a Democrat anymore because you only vote with the Republicans.
Mr.
We're
Risch,
going to kick you out of here.
aye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Blumenthal, no.
No, I could have told you that. Blumenthal was a no. Yeah, there he goes, Mr. Blumenthal. I think he called in his vote. I don't even see him down there. The people all congregating around the yes table, the ones that are all congregating around the no table. It's a riot, and they're all laughing over here, having a good time. They're talking about where they're going to go have drinks after this is all said and done. Where would you like to go have a drink after we get out of here?
Mr. Hawley, aye.
Oh, Mr. Hawley. Aye. Well, that lady looks like she's on a mission.
Ms. Ernst, aye.
Yeah, she was on a mission to make sure. She said aye. Is that the lady in the purple KMM? Because she had a mission. She was going in there to make sure her I vote got accounted for. She needs to go over here and talk to the lady in the mustard colored jacket and get her to say I. Oh, look, this one's pleading her case. Look. She's like, listen, Linda, listen. I said I mean, let's get it open. And I said and I'm going to say and you can say no, and you can go stand on the other side of, of the room with all your other guys there. Oh, well, the one in the purple jacket needs to go talk to her. What state does she represent? Klobuchar. Hey guys, did you know that there's 50 people running for different offices right now? Oh, is she in Minnesota? No wonder I didn't know her. That's why I didn't know her. She must be good friends with Omar. It's unbelievable. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. That's what it is. And look at that poor chairman up there. He's like, dude, can we just get this over with? Because we know what it's going to be, and you're calling it a test run, and we know what the answers are going to be, and I think I'll just take a nap and wake me up when it's done. Because, look, if there's another kid, these poor teenagers, what are they getting stuck in there for? They're like, she ran for president? Oh, I didn't even know her. I never saw anything.
Mr. Grassley, aye.
Wow. And she treats her staff awful. Well, you can tell by the way she's standing, she's very closed-minded. People that stand like this are not listening. I've learned that. They're very closed. This is just unbelievable.
Ms. Slotkin, no.
It's gonna be okay. Look at them both down there patting each other on the back. You know what? She's nasty Nancy. That's not even nice. Guys, with everything that we're taking here, we already know none of them are serious, right? And we all know that they're just there to show.
Mr. Peters, no.
Yeah, look how fast she screamed that one out. And they're not taking it serious, and they're just being. This is just a waste of time. We all know it. But you know who I feel the most sorry for?
Mr. Ossoff, no.
It's this kid sitting here on the step going, man, I could be with my friends right now doing whatever, then have to sit here and do this. I don't want to
Mr.
be.
Schumer,
No.
no.
Of course not, Schumer. This is your shutdown. You would sound stupid if you said yes. And look at that. Guys, look at the guys. Look at. I know. I feel sorry for that boy. No, they don't, Apple. Really, they don't. They're too busy worried about themselves. And look at the chairman up here and the guy he's talking to. They're talking football. Watch him. They're talking football. Watch. You can tell by the way the chairman waves his hand around and stuff. Watch. That was a good game. Okay, well, I just came up here to ask you if you got a chance to see it.
Get weight loss treatment through hers for one affordable upfront price.
Welcome, Norm. We're
That means
watching
personalized weight
them.
loss plan, access
We're
to
watching
24/7
them.
support,
So
and
we're watching them do a test run on whether they're going to open our government or not. And sorry, I'm being obnoxious. Well, you know what, Donna? That's probably exactly what they are. And the one doesn't look like he's very happy to
Coons
be there.
no.
It looks like somebody had to twist his arm to be there. He might have had a hot date. And now he's having to sit over here on the steps. Look, that one is too. Oh, come on, guys. Look at him. They are young. Look at him. Look at this other one over here on the other side of the bench there. Look at him. He's young too. And Donna said they're congressional pages. And you know what? They are bored to death and they don't want to be there. Neither one of them. They're getting groomed to be the next senator. That is so sad. And that one is just like,
Mrs. Gillibrand, no.
no. Yeah. No, there goes that one sitting back down again. Oh, this one's rushing over to the no table. Look. Should take her turn up her hearing aids. Well, hi guys. Sorry I'm late. Would you no. Oh, my vote is no. How's everybody doing? It's a joke. They shouldn't. They shouldn't get paid. I know, right? Right, Kim? You're right. The way that guy says no is irritating. Who, the pages make $37K a year? These kids right here sitting next to these on the step doing nothing makes $37 a year. Wow.
Mr. Booker no.
No. That's good money to sit there like that and do nothing. At least they could look excited. Their parents are probably extremely wealthy and they're just having to do time. Kids born with a silver spoon in their mouth. My mom and dad are making me do this. It's going towards my college fund. So I can take my dad's seat in the Senate. Yeah, extremely wealthy. All of them in there are extremely wealthy. They don't care. And this guy up here talking to the lady in the red is going, hey, how much more time do we have? I'm missing the game. And she told him, go around and make sure everybody made their vote. Did you place your vote? Did you place your vote? Hurry, I'm on a timeline here. No, they're not. Well, I know they're not happy at all. But they're making good money to sit there, do nothing. And you know that that couple over there at the end of the no table over here with her leopard jacket on and the guy that needs to wear a toupee are not talking about whether to open it or not. Look, this guy, look at this kid. Here he goes. Okay, well, I'm going to go find something to do. Goodbye. I hear my mother calling me. I got to go now. Let me see. Ted Cruz was in there earlier. Oh, he's over there. Ted Cruz. Oh, they're trying to talk him into giving. Can we just get back to work? Can you just go over there and vote yes so we can get back to work? I'm tired of sitting around doing nothing. It's a disgrace. And I want you guys all to know, and I'm going to say this in the most sincere, honest voice that I can. These are considered a lot of the most intelligent people in our nation. I want you to know. Yeah. I'd like to rank some of those on intelligence. That's what they say. Oh, yeah, they go to law school. Ted Cruz is extremely intelligent. Didn't he go to Harvard or something? And this guy right here, connected. Yeah. You know, see, this is going back to are we all equal or not? All men are created equal. I don't They had a connection to get there. You're absolutely right, Norm, because I have heard some of those people standing in that room stand up and give a speech, and it is the most word salad, and I can't figure out heads or tails of what they're talking about. They're reptiles. Yeah, well, there's some snakes in there, I can guarantee you. And that chairman's like, okay, give us the final tally because I've got things to do. I do not have time for this anymore. Well, we need to argue a little bit more about everything. Look at, is that, no, that, I think that Kennedy just got fed up and went and sat down. Because he was over here talking to this group of people down here. And then he just said, enough is enough. I'm out of here. I don't even want to talk to these people anymore. It's the truth, K-Man. You think, come on, look at them. Do you think that they're taking any of this seriously? I wonder if I can blow this up a little bigger. Hey, we can get a better shot if I do that. Look, we can really get a good look at them. The looks on their face. See, now tell me this guy over here is talking to that woman about opening the government down here at the end with the lady in the leopard or snow leopard jacket. She's already voted no. You're talking to the wrong person. It's like, it just doesn't make any sense. None of it makes sense. They got their little ring around the rosy going down over here. Okay, guys, you're so good at all this. Who's this guy down here that's leaning against this desk? It kind of, from the side view, kind of looks like McConnell, but if it is, McConnell's let his hair grow out. The one that kind of looks like a turtle? That isn't him. Who is that man right there with the blue jacket and the gray pants? Anyone know? I can tell he's probably a Republican because I think most of those around that little circle are. I think. Look at my bifocals are too low. You know what? It is. It's like Jerry Springer. Oh, is that Jerry Springer? There you go. Kind of looks like him, huh? Bill Donahue. Well, most of them voted. Yeah, we'd like to know the count. That would be nice. Nobody knows. Chucky Schumer, I respect you. I, that's what somebody wrote, not me. I just read on their chat that I do not respect Chuck Schumer for this at all. Unbelievable. So many people would like to be working right now and making money, and these people are making money doing nothing. Nothing. But standing around holding the ground down. And look at the lady in the red shirt up here behind the counter. Behind that, she looks like she's getting ready to go to sleep. Well, here in a little bit, that chairman will get his gavel out and look at her. She's going to lean back and take a nap.
I think that's about it.
Well, you know what they're going to say, don't you? I'm waiting patiently. They're going to say, and the answer to the test vote is no, we're not opening the government. And most of them voted by their cell phone. They're not even in D.C. This guy right here, and I don't mean this to sound, don't take this wrong, anybody, don't take this wrong. But this kid right here that's sitting here on this step right here, I'll bet you he's an altar boy at the church. Because he's got that demeanor while he's in there. They're always so prim and proper. Look at him. He's just not even moving. He looks like a statue. He's going, I'm not hearing nothing. I'm not listening. I'm not listening. He's got them all tuned out. Poor guy. That poor kid. Mm-mm-mm. They're not talking business. They did? Apple, I missed it. You're talking about that kid? No, he's daydreaming. Look at him. He's daydreaming. He's just sitting there daydreaming. Okay, so are we going to hear something now? Is somebody going to say, I'll have to do that. He's got some rather large hands, but I'll bet you he's tall. He's got kind of long, spindly fingers. He's probably really tall. I bet he plays an instrument. All right. Are y'all done here? Look, are y'all done here? Are y'all done here? Did you get all your votes? Did you vote yes or no? Okay, because I have things to do. It's a Sunday night and I don't want to be here, and all the games are on right now, so I need to go. That's exactly what they're saying. Yeah. Yeah, he just got really long fingers. Oh, now we know what's going on with him. He's got a ear pod on right now. He's listening, he's jamming out. You guys didn't see that. Well, we're looking at the test vote on whether we're going to open up the government or not. And it's the same vote that it was last week and the week before that and the week before that. And the 13 times that they've tried to do it, it's all the same. Yep, I bet he is a piano player. I bet he's listening to classical music right now. Came in on his ear pods. They're talking to him. Hey, would you mind turning that down? We don't want to hear it. That's sad. She said something kind of didn't say whatever it was wasn't very nice because he didn't say anything back to her. All right, guys, get this show on the road. Tell us what the answer is. And the test vote is 47 to 51 no's. I'm telling you. No, they can't have 51. It's probably 51 to 47, and they have to have 60, right? Isn't that the way it is? So, Fetterman came over to the other side, but they can't get anyone else to. He is tall. Look how tall he is. I bet he's a basketball player. Now she's going to take his spot. Did they? Okay, Mom, where did you hear that? They're not even saying anything. That's awesome. Does that mean that they're getting tired of staying home doing nothing? They're probably having to do their own laundry and everything. That's probably why they want to get back to work. I've got to get back to work. They're making me do housework. Anything inside its radius is completely Oh. Oh, good. Let me see if I can find something else here that looks a little more interesting while we sit here and watch this. I mean, oh, here we go. Well, there you go. 56 yays and 40 nays. We only needed 4 more. We only needed 4 more. Can they go on majority wins? It has to be 60. It's a squeaking margin. Just let them go with 56. Let them get back to work. Motion and vote Cloture on the motion to proceed to consideration of Extension Act. You know, just, hey, lady over there in the snow leopard jacket, get over here and just put a yes. I mean, you guys can sit there and chit chat all day long about whatever you want to if the government's open. I have a problem with you doing it while it's closed, doing nothing, and paying you for it. Huh. Look at these people. Look at these people, these chats. Close the government forever. Are you reading some of this chat up here? It's insane. People are insane. Oh, does Norm vote? Are you voting for your governor this year, Norm, over there in Oklahoma? We're not. So it looks to me like no one's going to come across the aisle. So it's going to be a 56-40 vote here, guys and gals. And you know, it's too bad. It's really too bad. Because I'll bet you this is the way this is going to stand. He's going to go run up the total figures he's got to give to him to count it out and make sure it's right. And then it's going to be closed for another week or so. And they probably want to make it closed for the holidays because nobody wants to work during the holidays. That's what's going to happen. I mean, it's a disgrace. Plain and simple. A flat, out and out disgrace.
What you call basics. Groups of protons, neutrons, and electrons. These are the basic building blocks of all matter. And I activate or spirit these materials to combine into the cells of material. The new materials made.
We got a better view on this one, though. Look, guys, look.
Whatever organic mineral roots or matter serves as the catalyst, causing the atoms or chemicals to fuse together. If we had this on Earth, we would eliminate pollution.
And we don't get to hear anything. We know what it is, though. At least we know what the tally is, 56-40. Jeez, I can't believe it. It is. It's a total disgrace. And you know, they get paid and whatever. You know, it's unbelievable. It's sad day. It's been a sad day. Every time they walk in and vote, it's been a sad day. But I like their desks. They're kind of cool. That goes to show you how old that place is. Look at those desks. Those must be the original ones put in there. They just carpet around them. I'm surprised there's not an inkwell in them. Is that Jim Gaffigan down there in the gray jacket? I'm sorry. That was kind of funny. I know it's not, but it was kind of funny. I mean, I've seen some real celebrities sitting in there. All right, come on. The chairman's getting a little antsy here. Everybody's tired. Look at them. They're getting tired and they're sitting back going, come on, people. I got things to do. Nobody's talking anymore. Look, notice the only one talking is this guy down here in the black jacket talking to the lady in the leopard, snow leopard print shirt. Everybody seemed to be able to talk to her, and she's not moving. Wherever, yeah, give him hell. She's leaving. She's going, okay, well, hey, I did my thing. I voted, and there you go. Goodbye. You know. Well, I think they already know the final tally, right? They already know that this little girl down here's right now what she's going to wear. She's getting ready for her prom. Writing a list out of the things that she needs for prom day. Oh, good evening. I'm so glad you got to spend some time with us. We're voting on whether we're going to open the government or not. It's kind of a test run, but it looks like it's about the same. We have 56. What did we get, guys? 56 to 40, and they have to have 60 to open it. So they're four votes shy to open it up, and yes, it is the longest shutdown in American history, and I think they're planning on going through the holidays because nobody wants to work. So they're like, okay, you know what? I've got a turkey to cook and Christmas presents to buy, and we'll just keep it shut down till January. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. It's embarrassing, and they got stuck in Atlanta for the night. What happened? I know that a lot of planes got grounded, but what happened? Was it because the plane was grounded or bad weather? Was it due to bad weather, or was it just one of those flights that they're canceling all over the place for no reason? It'll be nice when everything goes back to normal. Snowstorms, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that, Donna. Thanks. I forgot about that. They're getting a heck of a storm. Did you get Cream? Did you get this heavy snowstorm up there? You're in Canada, right? Because we're getting a heck of a storm. Now down where I'm at, we're getting 41-mile-an-hour winds. We're not, and it was breezy and a little cool. But did you? Oh, I'd like to have some snow. I wish we could get some snow. I would take 70 degrees and be happy. It was like 84 and the wind was blowing all over everywhere. Loads of snow. This is the right time of year to have it. Have a white Christmas. That would be so nice. I think we're going to get a white Christmas. We're going to get snow this year. I can feel it. I can just feel it. We're going to get snow this year. And when I do, I'm going to go out and take a picture of the snow on the beach so you guys can see it. The kids were yelling and screaming with joy, wanted to build snow. I said, kiddos, oh, I know. You know what? Everybody loves snow. We built a snowman. I'm down here in South Texas where it never snows. And we built a snowman out of this little bit of snow that we had. It only lasted half a day. The snowman only lasted a half day. You know what? I was in Wyoming in the 80s. Yeah, I had my fair share of snow. I was done with it. Well, now look, guys, we haven't even heard 30 degrees. I would take 30. I would be happy with 30. I'd light up the fireplace and have a good time. In 2025, it's much less. We almost never get white Christmas. That is sad. 30s here too with wind chills. Gosh, you guys are cold. You know what? I don't know. I don't know if I want the 30s. You know what? Don't I lied. I don't think I want the 30s.
Your perfect wedding begins at
Minus
Vistaprint.
40.
Gorgeous
Oh,
invites
forget
starting at
that.
under $1 in designs that match your theme.
I don't want minus 40 either.
Perhaps not the circle is the just crimes of passion. Sometimes
Got 2 inches.
General Sir SG3 made no
Well,
with all due respect for forces and those who serve, far more technologically advanced
I would take a couple inches of snow for Christmas.
than we just make.
You know, if I could get snow, I wouldn't even need a Christmas present. That would be fine. God can just give me snow for Christmas. I'd be happy. You know what, Cameron? That's exactly the way I feel. Exactly. February is the dark day. Sun goes down at 4:09 for the next 3 months until about February. Oh yeah, isn't that's the way Alaska does too? They have almost all days of darkness and all days of, and then they go to all where it's all days of light. Well, you know what? -17. You know, I don't mind the snow. I feel like KMM. I don't mind the snow as long as I don't have to drive in it. Well, yeah, I guess you'd have to. But I love looking at the snow. It's so pretty. Especially when no one's driven on it, nobody's walked on it, and the sun is coming down on it, and it's all glittery and beautiful, and yeah, then it gets icy and slushy, and nobody can drive in it. I don't mind the cold either. I would prefer the cold. I would prefer the cold over the heat. I think we're all going to experience a very cold winter this year. Loads of precipitation. How's your night, hon? Was thinking about you and your budget. Really sad about how you're living pay to pay. Still thankful to the good Lord I'm alive and I got to be grateful. You know what? I am blessed every morning I wake up. You know, my thing is, I'm blessed if I'm still breathing and my eyes open up. I feel blessed because every day's a gift. I went to put gas in my car today, and the gas station, the sign said 337, and I thought 337. It went up $1 overnight. No, somebody messed up the sign. It was 237. Well, Donna, your heating bills are going to be high this winter. I already went through the high summer heating bills, and they were astronomical. I mean, when somebody pays a $650 electric bill for winter for summer, it's high. That's high. That's way high. I wish they'd come up and tell us what the tally is, and that they're all going home.
So scenario's out. So it's too. Yeah.
You know, here's the thing.
Well, it's fine.
Here's the thing. I think we should all live in peace and love and harmony. And I don't think anybody should be anybody's enemy. And that's just the way I believe. I know I'm going to be using my fireplace this winter. See, okay, so here's the deal. Here's the deal. When it snows down here, the whole place shuts down. We don't have salt trucks. I think they do sand. They don't know how to drive in it. They go insane. Yeah, KMM. Everybody should love their neighbor. Everybody should love everybody. It shouldn't matter what religion you are or just as long as we all believe in God and Jesus. And you know what? There you go. It's happy trails. Everybody should love each other and take care of each other and not worry about it. And it shouldn't matter what gender they are, and it shouldn't matter what color they are or anything else. Just we all should just love each other. But somehow we missed the plot there. We don't. People have to work. I know. Well, see, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do when it snows here. They freak out. You know, look. Are you guys looking? There is nobody, not one poor soul sitting in these chairs. Look around you. The only people sitting in the chair is the chairman, and yeah, a lot of kumbaya going on here because they're not even there. Look, the place is empty. Look, it's pretty much empty. The only one there is your page kids, and then these guys are talking about the football game that went on last night, or what they're going to do next week, or where are you going for Thanksgiving? And these two guys down here at the desk are just whatever. They're just like, can we get this over with? I want to go home, and that's it. That's everyone that's in there. I mean, I'm sure they have a tally by now. Well, yeah, when you're up there, you're used to it, and you drive around, and it's -30, and you've got an inch of ice on the ground, and you have snow tires. They don't even know what a snow tire is where I'm at. You know they have a tally. I know everyone left. There's nobody there. They all went to meet each other for dinner. The only one that The only one that's there is the one that's sitting up there with that white shirt on that's probably asleep. Probably fell asleep in the chair and they just left him there. And they're making everybody wait for what? For the answer that they're not going to open it again? Here, let's drag this out. Come on, guys, let's drag this out because we don't want to tell them that we're not going to open it for a little while. Let everybody wait. And this guy's going to come over and say, hey, who are you going to prom with? She's on a mission. Look at her. I don't know, guys. I don't think it's going to open. I just don't. I just don't. I don't have any faith. in this that's going on here. I think it looks like a Mickey Mouse Club. Sad but true. Yes, Yeshua wins always. Always. It's sad. I don't think it's going to open. I think they're going to drag their feet because I don't think anyone wants to shell out $1.6 trillion to give all these benefits out. Our museum police would look for the homeless in the park so that they would freeze to death. You know what? That is sad. That is so sad. You know, here that's my point exactly. We need to be taking care of our own before we start taking care of everyone else. We got people on the streets that have PTSD that don't even belong on the streets. We got people that had bad luck and they're on the streets because their luck failed them. We've got people on the streets. I mean, it's sad. It's really sad. And we need to be taking care of those people before we start sending money to other countries. So are you going to tell us what the answer is?
Yes.
Wow, that's impressive. Apple, that's impressive. Maybe we should start handing those out. I sure wish you guys would tell us the answer here because I have to get ready to go to sleep because I've got to go to work tomorrow, unlike you people that have nothing better to do than sit and kick back in your chair and twiddle your thumbs.
Incinerator garbage disposals are built to
We're
last.
never talk
We're
about
the only leading brand with heavy-duty Duradrive induction motors.
skip that. We don't care.
I don't particularly remember getting it.
We do. Donald, that isn't a joke. We take horrible care of our own.
Little brain damage along the way? No. SG3 was scheduled to go to mission at P2 at 509.
We'll take care of everyone else before we take care of our own, and that is a sad thing.
And this just came to? No, this came to the outside. P2A 509 it is. Yeah. We said food. I'll use that term loosely.
I think this little girl down here, she's just rocking her leg going, can we speed up the process here? Oh, look, it looks like we got some movement here. Does that mean we got a tally? And the answer is... You know what, KMM, I'm going to have to say goodnight too, because I got to get up and go to work early in the morning. So I'm going to say goodnight to you all right now, because I can guarantee you they're going to say, no, the government isn't going to open. Not this vote. We'll have to look again next week. Y'all, thank you so much for spending tonight with me, spending some time with me. Love and blessings to all, and I will see you tomorrow night. Good night, y'all.
From shady news to crime so this stuff.